Ancient prophecy speaks of a group of adventurers who will rise from the darkness to become heroes and to bring light to the entire world. Unfortunately, these are not those adventurers.
Hey! Bitch lizard!
Would it be possible for me to bonus action yeet Windy?
I get myself.
Welcome to Adventures and Initiative.
It's a shitty basket.
I'm not an asshole.
I'm the mad arrow stabber.
God help us all.
Alright, welcome to Adventures and Initiative. I am your DM, Donna the Cleric. Will my players please introduce themselves?
Blaze.
Sorry, what was that? My headphones.
Intros.
Oh, I am the Drunken Monk. Once again, the Drunken Monk playing Blaze Kanagi.
I am Kazian River Shield, played by Shop Goblin.
Loach will be gone for the next sessions because she is currently moving. So I will be role-playing her while somebody else is battling with her as a if any encounters come up.
That would
And
be me.
we will have, yeah. And where did we leave off, gentlemen?
I don't remember.
So at the end of last session, Blaze, the not so deal savvy warlock, just made a pact with a gnome, or a deal with a gnome, owing him a favor. Then received some unsettling information that his village was under attack. Where we currently left off was I had just received that information. Panic-stricken Blaze is making his way back to where he knows Kazian is.
Making a shitty basket with his mother.
Yep, shitty basket with his mother.
That's
So-
what I did.
I'll go past the whole walking situation. Kazian, you see Blaze come to what is basically the porch or front steps of this building that you are on the porch of with your mother in a sweat, little bit of a panic, and go.
Blaze, what's the trouble?
Here, take this. In a couple of days, go see the gnome at the castle. I have to go home.
What?
I have to go home. My village is under attack.
Well, I'm fucking coming with you if your village is under attack.
I can't
The
ask you to
queen
do
stops.
You're not asking, I'm telling you.
The queen takes a second and looks at you, and she's like, "What do you mean your village is? What do you mean your village is under attack? I would have gotten note of this days ago. What do you mean?"
that. I just found out, and I have to go now.
Okay, I understand that. Yes, go. Bring who you need. Well, honestly, it'll probably be quicker if it's just the two of you. Make sure you grab Loach on your way out. There's a gift for her. I'll make sure. I'll send it with a messenger, not pigeon or messenger bird. But just go.
Upon her saying that, I turn and I rush back to the temple to gather my gear.
Kazian's right on his heels.
You guys are heading to the temple. Oh, wait! She stops you right before you leave, and she's like, "Which way are you going?" To, which way are you getting there? Did they give you any details about where anything's coming from? Fuck. She's kind of in a panic thinking about all this and thinking of the layout of L.
All I know is that they are being attacked by dark creatures with red eyes. I have no time to explain any further.
It sounds... I'm not 100% sure, but you do have that dark forest around... what is it? Forest of Dread? Fuck, what is it called? It's been a while.
Shouldn't you know your
It's
own
about a
kingdom,
5...
Queen?
Yeah, I know my own kingdom. I just don't get out of L very... Can't leave. Okay?
Well, I must leave now.
I get that. Take the short path. Take the river's path. It'll be a 3-day journey instead of a 7.
Thank you.
Just be careful. And she gives you a little bit of detail that you guys need to take the eastern side of the town on the right-hand side of the river. Go up, past the bridge. You're going to go to Snownos, but you will have to go through the forest of Droog to be able to get to your village. But it'll be quicker than doing anything. So it's going to be a little bit dangerous, but you'll cut off 2 or 4 days of travel.
That's all Blaze needs to know. He's gone.
Okay.
Kaz is right on his heels.
Okay. Where are you guys going first? Are you going to the temple at all?
Going to the temple and gathering my gear.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys go
Going
to
and
the
getting
temple.
geared.
Okay. On the temple door, the one that's actually up still, the other one's still gone. You see a note. Let me get it really quick. Do. You see, select all, copy, and this is a letter from Aurora to you guys. Paste. Boop. Says, fantasy, if you want to actually read it, so it'd be a little more interesting in your voice. But yeah.
All right. We are sorry to leave, but we needed to. I will continue to watch over Abel and make sure that he stays alive for the next time we meet. I am leaving the bag with you so that you can use it. Loch, I did not know you long, but it was fantastic to meet you. Thanks for spending the day with me on the beach fighting that turtle. Blaze, thank you for showing me how to fish. It was a very eventful day. Continue to do what you do, and I hope that you can get another fantastic catch. Kazian, it was not long, but I knew, but it was a good one. You took care of Abel, and so I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am leaving this teddy bear with you. I was once given one when I was in my lowest point of my life. I was able to pick my life up, and continue to find Abel. I know that it's childish, but it does help. You are strong and you can get through whatever you're going through. Until next time we meet, Mekula, watch over you.
Aww.
You guys take a second in your panic and you start to hear, like, Blaze has a little red tear come down his face. Like,
Kaz just
God.
kind of picks up the teddy bear and holds it for a second, and then he puts that and the gray bag of tricks into the haversack.
Okay.
Many feels.
Loach kind of cries a little bit too, and that's like, oh man, I love those little fuckers. Okay.
My
So
only regret is I never got to eat the halfling.
I did.
it's all good.
Right back.
Okay. All right. Where are you going?
Going inside and grabbing my gear.
Okay, so you go in there, grab all your stuff together, strapping backpacks on, getting your staff and everything like that. You do see from the doorway, because your room is like right there next to the kitchen. Well, yeah, you can hear it. The little gnome man come. Fuck, what was his name? Leron. Was it Leron or Leron? Fuck, I have it written down somewhere. You see him pop his head in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm here to install." Oh wait, what was his voice? Hello, I'm here to install the crystal. I told you I was on my way. You somehow got here before me, though. Where's a good place to put it?
I look at him and says, "Just put it anywhere. I will be back shortly."
Okay. Have fun. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. Oh, sorry.
As soon as I
Said,
say that, I grab my staff and I rush out the door.
okay. Kazian, Loach, you guys all right outside the church and begin your journey towards them. Following the city wall, you guys walk across it, passing the northern gate because you guys are on the eastern gate area of it. Passing the northern gate, waving to the guards, whatever you do, rushing yourselves quickly and faster. You find, following the forest line of the city, you hear birds chirping, the sound of owl or animals not within the forest, and just not rushing through. You make it to the the eastern gate. Wait, yeah, western gate. Sorry, my bad. I'm getting my shit all fucked up. um, make it to the western gate and find the river, and begin to walk, begin your journey towards it. You find as you guys like obviously you guys are running, right? So you're not really paying attention to the
I,
landscape around you.
I'm not running, but I'm walking with a purpose, a sense of urgency.
Okay. All right. I can see that. As you walk, your eyes kind of look around, and now you're keeping yourself hyper focused, but also aware of the things around you, making sure that nothing comes into at you at all. Across the river, you see what is a small hut, uh, and a slight scent coming from it. Very like it's a rich honey kind of smell. It has like a certain sourness to it, but smells kind of like beer, but not really. Like it kind of smells like, yeah, it smells kind of like a brewery. Has a slight scent to it, but it's on the other side of the river, so it's like whatever. But you can see like just it seems to be a small hut. Uh, that's giving off some fumes. Uh, as you continue walking down, uh, you look around and see a large stone at the edge of the forest, and you begin to hear rustling as you see what seems to be a hooded figure of a womanly shape. Fantasy, would you like to join us with your new character?
All right. All right. So, you see this lady? She has long red hair with a tad bit of yellow in it. You see vibrant red eyes opposed to her pale white skin. And you can tell that her dress is like flowy and it's gradient from the top to the bottom, white to black.
She is, I believe she's wearing a flower crown, right?
Yes,
As
and a
well?
flower crown. Thank you. And the flower
Yeah.
crown, you can tell the roses are a pale pink, peach color with random other flowers going about it.
Okay. Yes, this is I want to say younger, young lady. But what are you going to do?
Is she blocking our path?
She's kind of like off. So you guys, it's not really like a walkway per se. It's like random grassy land, and then you have forest to your right, and then water to your left, and there's just this random person comes out of the forest, or like coming from behind a boulder. It kind of blocked her for a little bit.
I kind of raise my staff as she pops out from behind the boulder. Who are you, and get out of my way?
Oh, my name is Selena. I'm sorry to be in your way.
Sorry, he's had some bad news today. If you'll excuse us, we need to get past you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is there anything I
Yes.
can help with?
Can you fight?
You know it.
Well, we're going to fight some what sounds like nasty monsters attacking his home village. About 3-day travel.
Oh,
Loach pops in with, I really like your flowers.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
They're very pretty.
We're so fucking useless.
They are very pretty. They are.
Don't have time for this, guys.
Then let's get
Calm
going.
down. We gotta be. Oh, okay. Never mind. We can talk on the way.
Yeah, talk and run. And Dono, I'll remind you, after an hour, any party that I'm traveling in ignores difficult terrain.
Okay.
After an hour, and then after an hour, difficult terrain doesn't slow groups travel. And if I'm engaged in any other activity while traveling, foraging, navigating, or tracking, I remain alert to danger. Those are the only ones that really apply to groups. So.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Thank you for letting me know. So you guys continue on your way. It's been about a couple miles now. You know that's like the first day is going to take all the way up to the bridge to make it there, and then the next day's travel will be to the city, where you can actually take a stay there, or continue on to the Forest of Dread to go through that. Queen did let you know that the forest can be a little bit of a maze, but now Blaze, your character would know this, being that the forest is kind of a place that's like the village stays away from, but only goes through in case of emergency, and usually with the need of protection, because you never really know what's in it.
Well, it is a good thing I am the protection.
Yeah, that's you know.
Just a little bit of
Excuse me.
Little bit of a big head on you there, bud.
Did you guys?
He's a bit of a hothead, if you don't think.
So I see you got a sword. That's not what I meant when I said, "Do you have protection?"
Kazian doesn't carry a sword.
All right. Continue.
Actually, as far as you can tell, he's not carrying any weapons.
Blaze will walk on ahead.
Okay. Continuing on, you find that the road begins to kind of be a bit muddy. Not really like difficult terrain or anything like that, but like because of the river, the water becomes like soggy and starts to get your boots a little wet and whatnot. And the forest seems to be like very vibrant in color. It's very interesting. It reminds you a little bit of the forest on the island, Kazian, where you were staying.
With the red and the green and all that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, but it's the green part of the forest, like the very vibrant green.
Yeah.
Of the forest. So, you continue to go through, and you hear after a while, you find a gentleman stuck in the mud with what seems to be a lizard-type mount stuck as well. Goon, would you like to enter into the chat?
Crocs, I told you not to step there. It's. Can't you tell? It's mud. Can't you tell? Come on.
Kazian's gonna slowly skirt around the mud.
Are you happy now, Crocs? Now we've got an audience. Hello. What appears to be the gentleman who's now all in a tiff appears to be a very slender and kind of pale high elf with two protruding horns from his cheekbones that kind of bend off at a 90-degree angle back towards, like, following the line of his chin. His hair is a nice raven black. He's got a nice traveler's garb, but as far as you can tell, there's no weapons on him. There is, however, he wears one bracelet around his left wrist that is a series of black circular beads and one long shining crystal.
Do you want to describe your lizard companion as well?
Yeah. At his side, well, the thing that is currently causing him a bit of trouble is a large, what is known as a giant lizard that he rides everywhere, and it's a large, scaly creature with a long tail and kind of flat head. Crux, how long has it been? 2-3 months? And he kind of waits for a response. He kind of shakes, the lizard kind of shakes his head, kind of nods and whatnot. Exactly. After all this time, do you think you could at least learn to listen to me?
Loach comes up and is just like, need some help there, buddy?
I would love some help, love.
Well, what you got for me?
Not much. I have a book. I have a couple of books. I have a small pouch full of coins that have gone out of fashion. They're not useful for currency. I just have an overwhelming urge to collect them.
Cassian's taking a rope out of his bag.
I'm just fucking with you, buddy. We'll get you.
Thank you very much.
Can we get the show on the road? And I toss my rope at him.
I try my best to grab at it.
Make a Blaze. Make a dexterity throwing, like a weapon, and then make a athletics check for 14. And then what did you get? How do I say your character's name?
Velamin, I believe.
Velamin?
Yeah. Velamin. Just call me Val. Valadrock.
Okay, make a dex check to catch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Barry's with you. That's right. Barry kind of like is.
Crap.
So Cassian, what happened?
I rolled
you
6.
You throw the rope at him, Blaze, and it kind of just knocks him in the face.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh fuck!"
Your aim is terrible.
More like your catch is terrible. Hurry up, tie on. I don't have time for this.
Cassian, you see that Barry is just a little bit afraid of that giant lizard individual.
He's just kind of hiding behind my leg.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not too sure about this one.
Kaz just kind of like hangs his arm down a bit and scratches behind one of his ears, like the little spot that he likes.
It kind of begins to make him feel a little bit better about it, but Crocs just goes.
Don't worry, little one.
Back.
Don't worry, little one. She won't hurt you unless you're trying to steal my crap.
He's not the one you got to worry about with stealing.
Well, whoever it is, don't mess with Crux.
As Barry begins to chew on his little,
his
dragon bones. His
dragon turtle tooth.
At this, Blaze is starting to look a little bit irritated and says, "Hurry up, tie off."
All right, asshole, calm down. Loach comes in. Like, listen. All right, I know we're in a rush, but we should help people as we come along. We're not a bunch of fucking assholes.
Right? I mean, we are, but
Don't know about you.
I'm pretty much an asshole.
What was the audio selected for me? I'm not an asshole.
We're here to help. We gotta help people on our way, and who knows? He could be helpful to us later. Like, he could be something that helps you out. You're just freaking running into battle right now. You're not being smart about it. I've fought tons of battles. Right? Sometimes it's better to have a group. Damn it.
He was gonna leave without us, Lush.
Well, fuck, Blaze. You dumbass, aren't you?
Let's get this show on the road.
All right,
And
fine.
pull him the fuck out.
I didn't.
Loach grabs the rope and just tugs like fucking hard as hell on. And you, Val, your body just gets launched out of the mud and thrown onto the bank of that dry ground.
Ah! Ah! I'd say thank you, but you don't have to be a dick about it.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess. Hold on. How are we gonna get my lizard out?
Kazian tosses a lasso around the lizard's neck.
It's all right, girl. Don't. It's all right. It's okay. Just look at me. Look at me.
Make an Val, make a animal handling check for her. I'll give you advantage since you guys are companions.
Right. Okay. D20 plus.
And then Dex throw for me, Dono.
Yeah, Dex throw for you. Seeing if you can actually get it around her neck or where you get it.
14.
I'll accept that.
Come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
20!
Dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20.
22.
Come on, girl. Come on. Don't you worry about it.
She begins to kind of like work with the tug and everything, so it's not choking her at all. And she comes out and she looks at you and just gives you a nice little like rub on the face.
There you go.
And looks at kind of everybody else and just gets like a nice big whiff of y'all. And now she kind of gives like a look of like intimidation, but like okay, like a thank you. Like she's trying to be like don't try
polite
anything,
intimidation.
Yes, like she's trying to give that whole thing of like, don't fucking try anything, but thank you.
Kazian retrieves his rope and holds his arm out for Blaze to start leading.
Okay. Like, are you like opening door, like Your Highness?
Nah, just kind of like he sticks it in his bag, throws his bag on his back, and just holds his arm out. Like I'm knife handing, like I'm turned to the side, arms straight out from my side, just knife handing down the trail.
Yeah.
Like Ida.
Yes, I am Ida.
So you guys start going, and Loach is just like, sorry about this, we're kind of in a bit of a hurry, but I'm Loach Ehrenberg. How are you today?
Well, other than the mud, I start walking alongside Crocs and the group starts going on. Well, other than the mud, it's been all right.
Introduce her, lady. I'm Loach Ehrenberg.
Loach.
Loach, yes, Loach.
Did you get revenge on your mother for naming you that?
I mean, I
Kaz just kind of leans into him. Her mother's kind of a ruler of an island. I'd be careful what you say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's not talk about mothers, eh? Let's go. Come on. We got things to kill. People to see.
Things to kill? Well, I was heading in this direction anyway to kill things. Actually, it was a ruler who set me this way first off.
Where are we at, anyways?
You guys are about 2-3. I'd give you 5 miles into the forest lining area.
What city did you guys come from?
The capital.
No
Where's
kidding.
that?
I was just there.
I don't know where I'm at.
Don't know you. Keep moving.
We're walking and talking, Blaze. Chill the hell out.
Hey, guys. Doesn't this guy kind of look familiar?
No, I don't think so, but I might not have been around.
Oh, wait, yeah, you weren't there. Never mind.
I was, but, you know.
Nobody here was there.
Yeah, I was thinking about how he kind of resembles someone from last week.
Last week? We were in Terrace last week, Loach goes.
No,
We were in Taurus for a whole week last week.
That was out of character, guys.
Yeah, because Kazian's the only one that was there. and he can't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. But I
He
can't.
had this kind of blank spot, like he just kind of disappeared for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was a dream, but you know. Lodge goes, I'm actually from an island off the way. I'm not from this one, but I know the couple of rulers. Which one gave you the thing to get? Where are you going anyway?
I've made a kind of name for myself. I've been traveling for how long was it, Crocs? 2-3 months. Right. Anyway, yeah, 2-3 months. And in that time, I've made a name for myself as someone who can dispose of big nasty creatures. I don't know personally the ruler or such, but whoever gave me the letter appeared to have lost it. The letter, that is, purported to be some kind of ruler, and you know, if as long as I know that there is a big monster to defeat and get a reward from somewhere, that's all the convincing I need to go to anywhere, really.
All right.
Just enter my next pay.
Well, can't guarantee a reward, but we can definitely guarantee you some killing.
I mean, that's almost as good as money.
Violence, ain't it great?
Well, I mean, do you have the letter on you?
I think I was making camp last night, and I wanted to reread, make sure I got the details, and I appear to have lost it.
Oh,
Remember?
shit.
You know, I bet I left it in that one temple that I stayed at 2 weeks ago.
Temple?
It was a temple. It was kind of strange. I did read a few things there. A lot of rats. Crocs had a good time, didn't you, girl?
Where was this temple?
It's outside some city. That's where I got the letter, actually. Some messenger came by, said that I looked like I fit the bill for the person he was supposed to give it to, and then one thing led to another. Now I'm here.
City back that way? Points back towards the capital.
Oh yeah, right down that way.
Yeah,
was that
house
too?
Now.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't come across any spiders, did you?
Spiders? No. No spiders.
A lot of use you were.
Yeah, we found our first night there. Fucking face spiders. Almost killed us.
That's ridiculous. You don't think Croc scared them off?
I lost my diamond over that.
I mean, you could have let Abel be dead, but that would have sucked.
You know I couldn't do that.
Did you lose a friend?
You could have. You chose not to.
Oh, all right.
The whole point of the diamond was for in case one of us died too. So you know, convenience.
Loach kind of looks.
I'm just going to back out of this conversation.
Loach kind of looks at Selena and is just like, where are you from? You just pop out of the freaking forest. That shit ain't fun.
So I'm kind of lost.
Oh, what? I mean,
I just left my village, and
what?
yeah.
You left your village. Yeah. Wait, what's the name of the village? Yeah, are you from here?
I don't think so.
Are you from there? Or how about that other place?
I'm from somewhere.
And Dono, I fully intend to make you put a city on the map that's name is there, and another one that is some other place.
I already have all the cities named, thank you very much, but okay. And I don't think Kazian knows all the cities yet, does he?
So
I didn't say I was talking about a city from L.
I haven't been given the name of my village yet, Dono, but I would.
Oh, I thought I did. So it's. I thought I sent it to you. It's Norway.
Okay.
It's Norway.
I asked.
Say that again.
Norway.
Norway. I asked her if she's been to Norway.
Norror space WEY.
Norway.
Yeah,
Norway.
basically, but it's Norway.
I don't believe I have.
Oh, good. That's where we're going.
So Blaze,
New places!
what's Norway laid out like?
It's just a fishing village on the coast.
Well, what's the layout?
Circular.
If we're going to be fighting in it, I'd like to know, like, is there tight alleys? Is it wide space? Am I going to be able to shoot shit with a bow from a distance, or am I going to be up close using a hammer? Describe to me the battlefield we will be in.
It's a port city. There's going to be a little bit of everything.
Perfect.
Please describe it to me, please.
And also, Blaze, do they have free healthcare there?
Get hit a lot.
Okay, I'll just make this up on the fly.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that joke.
Since you and Donna are putting me on the spot, I'll just make it up as I go. So, there's a large port on the edge of the town. The streets are laid out in a circular fashion with huts and houses strewn here and there. In the fishing area, there are some tightly laid corridors. There are alleyways with lots of places to hide. Forest dread comes out on one side of it. Oh, and don't forget the mountains.
Yeah, the mountains.
Perfect. You realize Dono's drawing this city as you're describing it, right?
I was thinking. The only thing I actually knew.
Stop! Are you fucking looking at me right now?
No, but I
You
know you
outside my
because the
fucking
only
window.
reason you would ask him to describe it is you realize he hadn't designed the city yet.
Fuck off.
The only two bits that he gave me is that there's the mountains where something lives that I know
Crocs,
of,
behave yourself.
and then there's the Forest of Dread on the other side.
Dono, stop breathing into the microphone.
So I just made that all
I'm
up on the
not
fly.
breathing into the microphone, am I?
You are.
Off we go.
Okay, this is not ASMR, guys.
We just lost our entire viewership. Okay. Tangent over. Perfect. So, yeah, once Blaze has kind of described the city, Kazian would he'd start stealthing about 20 or 30 yards ahead of the group to just scout out the route that they're going.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Natural 1.
And no,
So, yeah, he just walks about 20, 30 yards ahead in the middle of the path, whistling.
Okay. 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 I'll have more details on that later. I just did a rough sketch of the entire fucking city. If anybody was wondering.
you're welcome.
Good job.
So you guys continue walking about a mile, not Cassian in front of you. Then all of a sudden, let me roll this. Where did I put the dice? Fuck.
Remember, I can't be surprised.
You can't? Why?
I remain alert to danger, even if
Okay.
I'm doing that little bit of scouting ahead.
Well, it's okay, because it probably wouldn't hit you anyway, but you see a spear come up into the air, and it shoots right past you over your head. You look off to the right of you, and there's a giant boar running right towards you, going as it begins to charge, and then
Nat 20 to
jumps
fire an
over.
arrow at it.
Okay, fire an roll
Because I
damage.
would, yeah, I had my bow ready for that kind of thing. So
Did you put any stones in your bow by chance? I
no,
don't think we
this
had
is
discussed.
just the straight straight bow.
All right, then
10 total damage. Actually, it would be 17 because I double the 7. That's right.
yeah, that's right.
I've played
Okay.
this game in the last 2 weeks, I swear. So yeah, 17 damage.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying
Literally,
to pull up stats right now.
I see a spear go and just arrows gone.
Not shot. Boom. Okay, 17 damage to the giant boar. It takes the damage, and then you just see it kind of like it continues to run towards you, and then it jumps up into the air, and it begins to soar above you as it spreads wings and comes out. Behind the boar, you see several orcs running towards you with spears in hand.
Orcs?
Roll for initiative, everybody. Yep. One of them actually riding a giant boar himself.
Do I also roll for Crocs or not?
Yeah, you can roll for Crocs.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta set this whole
And
battlefield
I
up.
roll with advantage, so that's a nat 20 on mine. And then I gotta roll Barry's initiative, which is just his dex, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I have Loach right there, probably behind you. You would be 20 feet ahead. I need to get new minis.
I rolled
So-
for Roach's initiative.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm setting up the battle map.
Okay, whenever
I need
you're
to
ready,
turn on
have
more light.
mine and hers.
Okay, so orc, pig, as it flies above. Fucking, I wish I had some kind of a stand.
I'm gonna
Oh
set
crap!
up
Never mind.
the pencil real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
There we go. Crux's initiative is 4. Val's is 17.
I give it a
So-
minute. We'll do a call through for
As
it.
you look,
Nice.
yes. Give me a second. I'm just setting some things up, and then I'm going to take a picture and send you guys the map. of it. Right. And then,
I've
like,
gotten
behind.
I've gotten 2 natural 20s and a natural 1 so far today.
So, Val, you are a red piece, and then there is Loach, which is right here. Blaze. Okay, so I have everybody. I just need to set up some like. I'm just putting down some blue pieces to put as like trees and shit. I don't have my mark. I don't really have anything for markers, but yeah. Okay. And the picture. So the green pieces are orcs. The one that is on a dice is the one riding a pig. I have very basic shit. Someone sponsor me and give me minis.
At Stealthy Stormy, please send Dono minis. Preferably dragons painted in the wrong.
Wow. Wow. I wouldn't. I'm not even happy with you right now. Stop. Okay, it's sending. Okay. Pencil notes. Okay. 20 to 25.
Natural 20.
Okay. Okay, so Kaz is first. 15 to 20.
17.
Anybody else? What's your dex mod? What's your dex mod, dude? Or Val? Goon?
Dex mod is 4.
It's 4? Okay, you'll go first.
I don't know what the hell Blaze rolled because he accidentally wrote roll 1d
No, I
202.
Okay, so Cassian, if you look up above, I rolled a 16 for me, and then the second roll was for Loach, and it was a 10.
Okay,
I
so-
corrected it.
So Blaze is next after that. And then 10 to 15.
Loach has a 10.
She rolled a straight 10, like she doesn't have a dex modifier.
She rolled an 8 plus 2, so 10.
Okay. So, Loach. And then Aurora, I'm guessing, what's your number?
Not Aurora.
Selena.
Fuck. Selena!
And
you,
it's a
you must
4.
forgive me. It's a
You're
4?
good.
So,
Crux is also 4, but he doesn't have any modifiers.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 3 plus 1.
Barry is a 5.
So
Barry, Selena, Crux.
Okay. Alright, this should be interesting. This is a lot. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Alright, Kaz, you are first. What are you doing?
I am going to knock another arrow. I'm guessing I am... Where am I on this picture?
You're next to... So the red Lego is the pig up in the air. The Lego is to show elevation.
Okay, and then there's the green orc, or is that a tree?
That isn't... So... Fucking... Give me a sec.
Okay, no. Are green
blue-
trees or orcs?
Orcs.
Okay,
black
and blue
is
is trees.
Yeah.
Okay,
or the
perfect.
blue is tree.
Kazian is going to knock another arrow and fire at the orc directly in front of him.
Okay, the one on the pig? Okay.
There's
Roll.
one on the pig?
Yeah, no, there's one on a boar as well, like a giant boar.
I'm just firing at the one that's directly parallel to me.
Okay, yeah, that would be the one on the boar. So, fire.
Okay. 13.
13. That... Which one? That one does not hit.
Okay, and my
It
second attack...
Shoots off, the orc kind of hits it with his sword and knocks it away. Or... Yeah.
Second attack is a 24.
24. Yes, that'll hit.
All right.
So...
And that is 4 damage.
Okay, question. Are you hitting the orc or are you hitting the pig? Or the
I
boar?
would be aiming for the boar
Okay,
that he
so...
is riding.
And you hit the boar and you did what damage?
4.
4? Oh, if you were hitting for the boar, then the first one hit as well.
Oh, okay. So let me roll damage one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 total damage to the boar.
14 to... Okay, good to know. Thank you. Let me just do that math really quick.
Where's
You
our battle
hit the
music?
boar that the orc is on. He's like... The orc kind of giving off that noise the same as the boar. And the boar, you go... After both arrows being hit on it. Next up is Val. What are you doing?
Let's see. Gonna move to my right. Just so that I'm...
Oh, so you know you were the red.
Yeah,
piece.
the red piece, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna move right so that I'm in line with that tree, and I'm then in range to hit that.
Turn that down, please.
Give me a second.
I can't hear it.
That orc that's closest to me.
Okay, so the one that's kind of like a horizontal pattern.
Yeah, with firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Much better on the volume. Thank you, Kazi.
Yeah.
20. Okay. Rolling to hit. 26.
That'll hit.
All right.
Damage. Roll your damage, sir.
Roll. Total 18.
So you hit it with a firebolt, right?
Firebolt.
Fire damage? Is that fire damage or radiant damage?
Fire damage.
Fire damage. Okay, so you shoot this orc into the face, and it knocks him like clean right into the face, and it freaking burns his face, and you see it melt a little bit as he screams out in pain and falls.
Dirach.
Very nicely. All right.
Thank you.
Next up.
I kind of blow out my hand.
Okay. Next up is the orc's turn. Since one is gone now, that'll make it a little bit nicer. Okay. I'm gonna roll. So, the one on the pig is actually going to go shoot for Kazian.
Okay.
12 plus. Let me see what his. Let me see what his plus is. Sorry. Plus 5. So 12 plus 5. That's 17.
That is a miss.
Okay. Does not have multiple attacks, but he's gonna kick the pig, and it's going to jump up into the air as it spreads small wings, and it seems to lift itself magically up to the air. Which I don't have another block, but yeah.
Pull.
So yeah, he is currently about 30 feet up in the air, and now flying towards you, Kaz. So, next up is the next orc. The next one's going to go for a javelin attack. It is going to come into range and look at Blaze and throw a javelin at him. With a plus 5. That's cocked as hell. That's 14 plus 5. That's the 19. Yep. That'll hit. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I need 1d6. Where are my d6s? God damn it. 6 plus 3. That'll be 9 points of damage that go as a spear hits right into your chest and cuts into your shoulder and slices you.
Okay, when this hits me, the creature must make a dex save. Sorry.
He has to make a dex save? Okay.
Yes, he does.
That is a 3 plus 1.
That fails dex save.
Okay.
And
also, if you can,
I instantaneously cast Hellish Rebuke as you see the flames leave my body, dealing 25 plus 3 points of searing fire damage.
As this orc foolishly throws a spear into your shoulder, he chuckles a little bit and then sets his whole entire body aflame as he and dies. He is gone. And now it is the next orc's turn. As he sees both of that happen, he turns tails and gets the fuck out of there.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Yes, oddly enough, I do.
Oh wait, I remember that I didn't put Crocs on the field. So Crocs is right next to you, Sal.
I figured as much.
Okay.
Loesch.
Loesch. Wait, is it Loesch?
Yeah.
No, it's Blaze's turn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was a reaction.
Looking up at the flying pig.
Can you put yourself closer to the mic, dude?
Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
Keith.
Looking at the flying pig, I am going to raise my staff with an angry look on my face, say I don't have time for this, and cast Eldritch Blast against the boar.
The one that has the person mounted on it, or the one that is just flying by itself over Kazian?
The one that's over the top of Kazian. Or no, let's go with the one that's flying. I want to shoot it out of the air.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Sorry, wrong die. Give me a second.
Yeah, this is the orc who saw his friend burst into flames.
I'm done.
That is a 17 and then 14.
Okay. Both of them hit.
That is 15 points of damage.
The pig is still up as it takes 2 giant force blasts into its body.
And it gets blasted 20 feet away.
Okay. So,
Bonus action, I'm going to
Okay.
use healing light on myself.
What was that? You keep going away from your mic, my dude.
Oh, I just cast healing light on myself and healed myself for all the damage I took.
Okay. Good to
Yeah.
know. Next up is Loach.
Okay, give me a second. Let me look over her character sheet a little bit.
She has, I believe, does she have javelins or spears? I think she has javelins. Yep.
Okay, she's going to cock back and use both of her attacks to toss javelins at this thing.
What was that?
God dang it. Hold on a second.
You
Let me
gotta
fix
eat your
my-
mic, man.
Let me
Yeah,
fix
eat
my
that
mic
shit.
for a second.
Gotta eat that shit. Get it for breakfast.
No, that's literally what we used to say in the theater when we were on headset, because people would have their microphones like 6 inches away from their mouth and we couldn't hear them. It's like, no, you need to literally put that in your mouth so we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to use both of her attacks to toss javelins at the closest orc to her.
Okay.
Zego?
That would probably be the one that's flying in the air, and she probably doesn't have a very clear view, being that it's a little farther away, and it's, well, she'd move herself. Yeah, she would have it. Okay. Throw it. Yeet that shit. And she's shooting the orc. 19. That will hit. That'll hit.
He's typing.
Okay. 2 damage.
No, it's 7 damage. I forgot to add the +5.
Yeah,
Okay,
gotta get
that was to
that
the
strength
orc,
in
right?
there.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Orc. He's perfectly fine as he takes that damage.
And that will be her
Okay.
turn.
Alright, next up will be Selena.
Barry.
Oh,
Barry got a
What did
5
Barry
on
get?
initiative.
okay. Never mind. I didn't hear Barry. So my bad.
Let me look at that map again. Because there's nothing nearby to me, right?
Yeah.
That
Well,
is within.
there's the
Barry's
pig.
reach.
There's the pig, but it's up in the air. So nothing within melee.
Barry is gonna growl menacingly since he's not gonna go too far from me.
Okay.
Not
just
after
put Barry
last
on the field.
time.
Yep. I just put Barry on the field for you, so he's right next
Thank
to you. Yeah, I forgot about. God, this
You
is a
forgot
big group.
about some.
Yes, I did forget about the companions because they're tiny little things.
Crocs, tiny.
Ah, you know, she's adorable.
50%.
She's that. Yeah. Okay.
Now it's Selena.
Yes. Now it's Selena.
All right. How far is the closest orc to me?
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 60 feet for one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for the one in the air. So
Okay.
14, that's 70.
So I'm gonna do something cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use wild shape and turn myself into a giant elk,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna run this 60 feet to that one orc, and then I'm gonna use hooves.
Okay. Hooves. And you're going to clample him. Roll to hit.
Is this the orc that's running away?
Yes, this would be the orc that's running away.
No mercy.
18 to hit. So it hits. The 18 hits. Pretty much it.
Crocs, my goodness.
21 points of damage.
21.
Damn.
All right. That as your giant elk form neighs up, or raises its hooves up to slam into this orc, it completely just takes its shoulders and slams him down to his feet as his body just compresses into itself and smushes and dies. As you see this very happy little elk that is now covered in blood. Or happy big elk. So next up is Crocs.
Crocs is gonna take like a defensive position right in front of me, because that's what he does. That's what she does.
Okay. Anything else?
That is all.
That is all? Okay, it's the flying pig's turn.
It'll have a turn when pigs fly.
It is flying. So, since it's 30 feet up in the air and you did stab it, it's going to do a gore attack against you.
I'm assuming you're talking to me because you roboted there for a second.
Yes, Kazian, sorry. Yes, it's going to gore attack you. Or it's going to charge you. And then, so I need you to... Okay, let me see if it hits. So, if it's straight towards the target, hits with attack, takes an extra... Oh, okay. So it's going to do a tusk attack against you, not a gore attack. Where's my d20? Okay. That would be a 16 plus 5.
I'm going to cast Shield as my reaction, bringing my AC to 23.
Okay. So it bounces off and kind of like throws the individual off to the side of you. So it's no longer flying, but this... I'm going to have it actually make a strength check to see if it prones itself. No, it does not. Okay. All right. So yeah, you have a flying pig that is right next to you that is trying to attack you. I'll say that it's engaged with you now, but that was its turn, right? Let me see here. Unless it can do something else. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah. Yep, Kaz, it's your turn.
Okay, what is nearby to me now?
The flying pig, the giant boar, giant flying boar.
Okay, the one that didn't have a rider on it yet?
Yeah, the one that didn't have a rider on it.
Okay. Is it within melee for me, or is it still in the air?
It's within melee. Because it
Okay.
did a dive attack. A diving charge.
Give me 1 sec to check something.
Okay.
It's not a type of monstrosity, right? It's a beast?
Yes, it's a beast.
That's what I thought. Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to have my hammer appear in my hand.
Okay.
And since I have my bow in my other hand, this will just be one-handed swinging the hammer. But I'm going to... I'm just going to bring down the hammer.
Bring down the party.
16.
That will hit.
And 8 total damage.
8 total damage. This pig, it's very hard-headed. You go to slam it into its head, and it just kind of like bounces the hammer a little bit off, but he still takes the damage. It just like...
Oh, and I'm not done.
Okay.
Because Barry's going to use his reaction and his training thing. Since he saw Mama attack something within melee, he's going to use his reaction to do his beak attack against it.
Okay. Now, this
Nat
pig
1.
is like... Barry, a little bit shooken up, being that this boar is like 5 times his size. Being that he's a very tiny little... He's kind of like a pup. Like
he's knee height.
Yeah, he's like a 2-month-old Great Dane.
That's still pretty damn big.
Yeah, this is a big pig. Like, this is a big ass pig. As it just kind of like does a little intimidating, and Barry just goes. Next up is Val. Your turn.
Okay. So I destroyed the one that was closest to me, right?
Yes.
Like it just got baconized.
Yep. It got. But no, I mean, it's an orc, but yeah.
Right.
Okay.
There's just the pig and one orc left. Or
There's
no
a
orcs?
pig, and then there's 2 pigs. One of them is being ridden by an orc, who seems to be
Okay.
a little more sturdy than the other ones.
Okay. I cast Acid Splash on the boar rider.
How far away does that have?
From what I can tell, well, if I move one space over, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces.
It did. So I can tell you what your distance is because he was knocked 20 feet farther.
Oh,
because of
My bad.
Yeah. So it'd be not. Yeah. So if you moved one over, you'd move a couple over. 1, 9, 10, 11. So 55 feet away is what it would
55
be.
feet.
Yeah.
55 feet. That's a great number because I can. That's within range.
Okay. So roll to hit your acid splash. Good sir.
Acid Splash is deck. They have to beat deck 16.
You have to beat a deck 16. Okay.
Yeah.
That is an 8 plus 1. Wait. 8 plus 1. Yep. Nope. Does not beat that.
It does not beat that. Sweet. Now I'm just gonna check.
Damage. Acid splash, if it's within the same 5 feet, it can hit 2 targets, right?
Sweet, which is awesome because I can add elemental affinity to that. Because my
So
draconic blood.
the pig makes the save.
Pig makes the save. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Since they're right next to each other and on top of each other, they both would take.
okay. So
If I'm remembering acid splash correctly, Kazian,
Right.
Or Chop, am I remembering that correctly? I can't believe I am. Acid splash is like that because it's a cantrip, right?
yes.
Okay.
And I'm adding my elemental affinity, which is +5. Total 8.
Nice. Okay.
8
so
damage.
The pig. Does he take half damage if you saved?
Saving throw of 16. Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
So it's not half damage. So the pig's okay. The
Pig's fine.
The orc. Acid splash in the face. He's not like it. He's kind of.
I'm losing you.
Is
We're losing you, Donna.
oh shit! Give me a second.
Okay. Better.
Yes,
Better.
sir.
Okay. Level 5 and higher acid splash does 2d6. You get that, Val?
Oh, I didn't roll 2d6. I rolled 1d6.
I'll just double it. So
Sweet.
it was
16.
yeah. No.
Well, yeah.
You only add the 4. I'll double the 4.
Okay,
Or
gotcha.
that's 8.
3.
Yeah. 3. Yeah. So
12.
12 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, he's not very happy about that. As it now turns to the orc's turn, and he is going to do a he's going to find, you're gonna see his eyes, and you see veins pop into his face as he slaps the boar, and it begins to do a descent straight into you for a gore attack or a horn attack
Wait, who?
against you. The pig. He makes the pig move.
Towards me.
Yes. Like it goes into an attack. Like
Oh,
yeah, he puts like there's this type of like veiny energy that comes around him, and you can sense kind of a little arcane about him as he makes the boar just fall into you. I'm trying to look at so it's +5. That's cocked as shit. That's 11 +5. That's 16 to hit you.
Armor class 17.
Ah, shit. So big misses as you jump out of the way, but 10 +5. Does that hit your lizard?
10 +5.
Yes. So that's
Crux,
15.
no.
Okay.
Crux gets
The
hit.
lizard- Okay. He is going to take 2d6 damage. 5, 2. That's 7 +3, and then I'll add another one for the fall. 6. So 7, 10, 16 points of damage.
16. Crap.
But you rolled his extra health though, so you should be okay. But you see this pig come down and just kind of hit as you dodge out of the way. You forget that Crocs is right next to you as you move, and it hits Croc right there, into the side. And as Croc gives off a little bit of a whimper, as it's hit.
Don't worry, girl. We got this.
The orc jumps off with a spear in hand and goes to stab you into the face.
Stab who?
That misses, as it is a 5 +5, which is 10, and then he's going to use a bonus action, and you see a spiritual weapon pop out from the air and go to hit you with that. And since he has that, so that's 11. That's still fuck.
I'm just too evasive, my guy.
Okay. Yeah, I know. This orc is not very good at this whole thing. So next up is Blaze. This orc is right next to you now. And
Okay.
everybody.
I'm going
And
to
he's on
hit
the
it
ground. You'll hit it?
in the face with
In the
a
face.
couple Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Hit it in his face with his own stress. Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 22 and a 15.
22. 15. 22 hits. Just die.
He takes only
points
2
of damage.
points of damage, but he gets knocked back 10 feet.
Okay. Okay. He's kind of angry at you.
Come at me, bro.
That's gonna end well.
Okay. Next up is
How far away are any of the creatures from her?
She is 10 feet away from the pig, 20 feet away from the orc.
She's going to move forward 10 feet toward the orc and use her acid breath or poison breath.
Okay, and she's gonna hit the pig and the orc. Try and get that cone going.
If she can, yes.
Okay, what's the damage output for that?
It's 2d6, but it needs to make a con save, I believe. Or was it dex?
A con save? What's the save?
I don't know. She doesn't have it written down.
So
Con save.
it should be like what? 8 plus your proficiency plus your
8 plus proficiency plus casting stat. Give me 1 sec.
which she doesn't have one, but but with the lizard thing, it should be like what, dexterity, or is it con?
I have no idea.
Freaking Dragonborn, you guys.
I haven't played a Dragonborn.
Give me a second.
I
Let me
know.
grab Drakus.
I think with Dragonborns it's con, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
Which thing is it? The breath weapon?
Well, he rolled a 16 for the orc, and then the pig got an 18 natural with...
So they're both gonna
Plus-
save, so they'll take half damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's 8 plus con mod plus proficiency.
Okay.
So 12, but they only take half.
Okay, so 6 points of damage. The pig dies as he melts into an acid pool, his skull being shown and wailing right in front of you.
The fuck was that noise?
That was me doing the sound of a pig melting as it's screaming out in pain. You're welcome.
Hello, Satan.
Oh, I'm sorry, that you're someone else.
It does hit a tree nearby as you... Fuck that. Okay.
Sorry.
It does hit a tree nearby as you see part of the tree begin to melt and then grow itself back out. Yeah, that's it. Next up is Barry.
Okay. Let's see what he can do.
There's a piggy right next to him and you.
Just checking something.
Alright, check your shit.
Alrighty. He's just going to do a claw attack against it,
Okay,
which is a 23 to hit.
that'll hit.
And that's 6 damage.
The pig kind of like... as it begins to get angry at Barry for doing that. Selena, your turn.
All right.
You're about 60 feet away from everybody else. 60 to 80.
Heck yeah.
And you're still an elk.
That's awesome. Did I?
Please help Crocs.
Oh yeah. Did I kill the one I attacked?
Huh?
Did I kill the one I attacked?
Yes, you smashed it into tiny little gut-sized pieces.
Okay. How far am I away from Croc?
So
right.
you are
Oh my.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45 feet away.
Okay. So I'm gonna run and attack the one that. Is there one of the guys around him?
Yes, there is an orc, so that's going to be 55 feet for
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna go charge at it because I just
Okay.
read the charge, and I'm gonna do hooves again, but because
Okay.
I'm going 20 feet, I get charge.
Okay, cool. So an extra 7, I think it is. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's what the giant boars have, too.
That is an unnat 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah! That'll hit.
All right.
Drop that bitch out.
So it's 27.
27 points of damage. You,
Yes.
Loach, Val, and Blaze, you see this giant happily little elk just charging there, stabbing, and then pulling back up, slamming its hooves into the body as that chest rips open, and that begins to like smush the guts of this individual as they just die. They fucking die.
Why, thank you then. Very much appreciate it.
Yeah, and there's still a giant boar that Kazian's fighting, but you know.
Don't worry, it'll be dealt with quickly.
Next is Crocs.
Crux is gonna kind of cower behind me because there's a really big, scary thing that just killed a thing that did damage to it, and it's just like,
Okay.
oh, don't worry, don't you worry, girl. It's gonna be all right.
Okay. After Crocs is the flying pig, which is going to attack Kazian. Sure. 16 plus 5.
That hits.
Okay.
And I will use shield again for another slot, so it doesn't.
Okay. Then can't. It's just frustrated at you, and it's gonna kind of like look at itself, look at you, and look at Barry, and just be like, kind of just go off, which gives you an attack of opportunity. It's just done with your ass.
It's gonna try and run.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just realized I only made one attack last turn, 15, when I should have done 2.
15 hits.
All right, and then Barry hasn't used his reaction yet, so he's gonna do claws, which is a 21.
That'll
Right.
hit.
And I don't have a macro for 1d6 yet, so I'll just type it. And what's his modifier? And another 5, so that's 10 total damage for our reactions.
This pig, as it turns its ass towards you and you hit it and get Barry, slices it, it sits its butt down, goes, and if you see the like veins on it just kind of like pulse out as the cuts and the bruises that you put onto it kind of just burn away, and it just charges off away from you.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yeah, this pig has gone 40 feet away from you. Boom.
40 feet?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. If it charged off, that's a full 80.
80 feet. Oh, perfect. I don't have disadvantage on the longbow shot to take, because I'm just going to let my hammer fall to the ground in 2 longbow shots.
Okay.
21 for the first one.
That'll hit.
17 for the second one.
That'll hit.
Alrighty. 10 for the first one's damage.
It's dead.
7 for good measure.
Okay. It's
Just
down.
pop,
It's
pop.
like you see the arrows go into it, and it's just and it falls down. And you just stab it or shoot it into its heart just to make sure that it stops moving. You guys are out of initiative now. Congratulations.
Da, 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 da.
Ta-da!
Now that we're out of initiative, Blaze wants to walk around and create bonfire on all the corpses.
Kazian would like to harvest
Chaotic.
from the pigs first, since we weren't able to buy rations and such.
You do still have your dragon turtle jerky. I would say.
I
that you
know,
guys still want to
but
do that.
I
Okay.
still want to
make a
harvest.
survival check for me.
Anything I can get off of them with a 19.
19.
Skins, wings, feathers,
So,
bones.
yeah. You get... Let me think here, because I actually didn't think about that. I know that you got 2 tusks. You can get 2 sets of small wings from one of them, but the other one has too much acid damage to it. And the tusks are bad on the other one as well.
So is it 2 sets of wings or just 2 wings?
It's 1 set of wings.
Okay.
And then you can get 1 set of tusks as well.
Perfect. And then how much meat can I get?
Let me roll for that, shall I? You are able to procure 7 pounds of meat.
Perfect. That's in the game notes, so we have that.
All right, perfect. Blaze, you take your sweet ass time setting people on fire, watching their bodies burn, especially in the forested area. As you begin to burn the bodies, you see through a clearing of the trees what seems to be some old buildings on the other side of this forest.
Okay, what time of day is it?
See here. Because you guys did shopping last session. I'll say that it's probably it's around 2 hours to dusk.
It'll be getting dark soon. We need to find some place to make camp.
All we need is a tree. Remember, I still have the door.
Well, there's some buildings over here.
Yeah, but we can keep traveling for at least 2 hours and then make camp.
Okay, are the buildings in the direction of travel, or are they off to the side?
They're just off to the side.
Then I ain't even gonna. Blaze isn't even gonna fuck with them. Let's keep moving.
Okay. All right.
I shape back to my human form.
Oh, do I notice if any of the party members look worse for wear?
How is everybody looking?
Val's fine, and the Crux looks a little shaken.
Kazian's good.
I'm gonna walk up by Crux. I'm gonna raise my hands and use healing light on him.
Okay. Do that whole thing.
When I transform back, I make sure
9 points.
Your what?
my terrarium is safe and good.
Okay. It seems to be perfectly fine. It's a happy little plant.
Yay!
I believe Crocs is almost to full health. So she's definitely feeling a lot better.
About 5 points away from full health, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then
So
I'll
she's
go
feeling a
ahead.
lot better.
Then I'll go ahead and also lay my hand on her and cure wounds.
It's not like we're about to take a long rest or anything.
I need my party healthy.
Or unless.
Unless.
Don't be trying to pull no McElroy unless shit. Unless.
I'll go ahead and hold off on the cure wounds then.
Okay.
Crux kind of looks at me and gives like the kind of nod, not really language, but for some reason we understand each other kind of thing. And then I'm like, well, now you have to thank him. He did something nice.
Dono, dirty 20 on my stealth as I go 30 yards ahead, and I leave Barry with Blaze.
Okay. Noted. Thank you.
And then I go until I can't really... until it starts getting dark. I was going to say until I can't really see, but dark vision.
Yeah. No. I think everybody has dark vision now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does giant lizards have night vision? Yeah, they do actually. Okay.
And Barry should have it because he's part owl.
Yeah.
Who?
Actually, 60-foot dark vision.
Nope.
Oh.
Row.
Okay. Actually, no, wait. There is one person in your group that does not have dark vision.
Losh.
Dog?
Loch.
The dragonborn.
He's like, you guys, it's starting to get dark. I can't see anything.
I kind of hold out my hand and produce flame.
Yeah, as soon as it gets dark, Kazian would move back to the group and just, we can either keep going in the dark, or I can set up the door and we can get 8 hours rest.
The heck is the door?
You'll see.
I kind of look at Crux uneasy. Like, this is not normal, is it?
It's fine, Loach chimes in with. Like, it's fine. You'll find out in a second. It's nothing to worry about.
So, do we want to keep going or do we want to get some rest?
I want to keep going.
Okay.
I'm
You
good
guys
for
can-
whatever.
You guys can push forward. I will say that if it comes like to a certain time, you guys will be coming into what is like
A point of exhaustion.
yeah. I was trying to remember the word, but also be serious.
Well, we could push through and try to get to the city and then rest there before we push onto the village.
I'll say we keep going until there's no light left. Then we can rest. We still got a couple of hours. Why waste the daylight?
Well, no, we've traveled a couple of hours and now it's
Oh,
dark.
Yeah, because you guys left in like the middle of the day.
right.
Like I want to say like probably around 2:00. It's coming into fall, so days are starting to get shorter, and so the night comes quicker, etc., etc. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you guys continue to push forward, making it through the night. Are you guys acting stealthily, or not caring to?
Kazian. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to note that Val would have used control flames on one of the burning bonfires, just so that he doesn't fear the dark. He just doesn't trust it.
Yeah, Kazian would have continued stealthing ahead of the group, since same thing, natural explorer. I can stealth at a normal pace when I'm traveling on my own, so hence going ahead of everybody, so I'm moving essentially separate from them.
Okay.
And Blaze would have just trudged along behind.
So nobody's really stealthing. Okay, noted. Great.
Kaz is stealthing.
Okay, Kaz.
Question.
You're
Stealthing ahead.
Yes. Answer.
Can I tell that Loach cannot see in the dark?
Yeah, it's pretty apparent as she begins to kind of like she trips over herself a little bit more often and
'Kay.
stuff.
I'm gonna go over to her and cast Dark Vision.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh,
And it
damn.
lasts for 8 hours.
She like stops for a second and she's like, "What was that? What the fuck? Who? Huh? What the hell?
You can ask
Welcome
Is
to
this what it's
nighttime.
like for all of you guys? Is this what it's for all of you?
A little bit.
This shit's cool."
The shades
From the
of red and
distance,
night,
Kazian
okay.
just yells. Yeah, but you look like a dork. Let's keep going.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys continue down.
Dono, are you going to let the dirty 20 stand, or should I roll stealth again?
I'll let it stand.
Okay, just tell me when you want me to re-roll.
Okay. So you guys continue on your way. Kazian, as you are walking towards trying to keep a distance from the trees, you begin to hear movement through it. But it also just sounds like animals and creatures, like sounds of the night, things that you are used to through your training as a fighter back on the mainland. But
Back
now
with
it's
the company.
yeah, back in the company days.
Back in the days when I didn't break contract.
Exactly. It's just it's normal sound for you, but for everybody else, it's different. Except for Selena, who is totally used to the sound of the forest, and you can pick out what different types of animals are making noises. There's a wolf, there's a deer. Oh, that was a ferret, and there was you heard like what sounded like a small little bobcat. That tiger, as that you just wander around. And you are like completely not phased by these sounds at all.
Do.
Continuing on. You
Yep.
guys make it through. I'll say that it's probably about 4 hours into the night now. And it's about 8 hours. Yeah. You guys are just now seeing the crest of what looks to be a very large bridge.
Okay.
And the beginning of what actually looks like a trail. It's about a mile off from you guys.
Upon seeing the bridge that we were told about, I suggest we probably should make camp.
I second that.
Sounds
done
good
that.
to me. Kazian's going to find a larger tree off to the side of the road and go to the side facing away from the road and set up the door so it's not easily visible.
Okay, make a perception check as you enter into the just opening of the forest to find a good tree.
23.
23. Okay. You see that there's a lot of glowing of eyes and such, and hear the sounds of the birds sleeping and the small snoring and whispering of all the different creatures. You find yourself a good tree, one that would be sturdy. It's about 5 feet in, or 5 to 10 feet in to the forest. Yeah, there's nothing really much. You do hear what sounds like some sound, like strange breathing, but it's a bit off to the distance. Nothing that you'd find to worry about, or probably wouldn't find you, or know what to do with a door if it was there. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once I get it set up, I kind of show everybody inside, and once we're inside, Kazian does his usual thing of sleeping against the door.
Okay.
Val kind of puts out his controlled flame as he walks in and just continues to be befuddled by everything.
Yeah.
So
what you're stepping into is a 15 by 20 room that's just empty of stuff, but it's just this empty 15 by 20 room with no windows.
it's just but for some reason it's lit. It has a slight glow to it. It's kind of like a purplish, warm glow. Nothing. It gives no feeling of eeriness or joy. It's just, this is a room randomly in here. And
Val finds this oddly comforting.
Okay.
And he kind of finds a wall and just kind of sits cross-legged next, and leans back against the wall. Crux kind of puts her head on the lap, and that's where they stay.
Okay. Croc curling up to you, feeling your body heat to stay warm, being that she is cold-blooded, begins to make her rest. Is anybody doing anything for prep?
I sent you a direct message, Donna.
Okay. Blaze finds himself cornering. Okay. As you begin to look at the scroll, Blaze, you aren't getting any kind of messages from him. Doesn't seem to be sending out anything. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It just got really silent there for a second.
We were listening.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my god. No, it's just the notifications of Discord keep popping over, going in front of what I'm trying to work on here.
I sent you one more, Donna.
Okay. Do. Okay. The message doesn't seem to send, but you do it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I haven't figured out. Oh, that's right. Damn it, I forgot about that. Blaze hasn't figured that out yet.
No, he hasn't. So the message stays on the scroll, but yeah. Anybody else doing anything?
Going to bed.
Kazian's gonna take the gray bag of tricks out of his haversack and just kind of look at it for a second, and then before Selena goes to sleep, he's going to hand it to her and just be like, I think you might find this useful. Before he goes back to his spot next to the door, or in front of the door, and just kind of curls up.
Oh, Thank you.
Okay. So, you guys begin to sleep for the night. And begin to dream. Blaze, are you trying to get in contact with you know who?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You begin to, as you fall to sleep, your body lays warmly into the ground as your inner form releases itself into the air, traveling upwards into the stars. There you find yourself face to face what is your god. Now speak and begins to talk. What is it that brings you? That was
My village is.
what?
I kneel before him,
Okay.
and I say, "My village is under attack. Do you know what's going on?"
Who just opened that door?
That was Wifey Goblin, sorry.
It's all good. I know little of the world, except for what is told. I'm more of this that plane. Now you are able to come here and tell me what clues do you might have for me.
She wrote to me. There are creatures pitch black with red eyes attacking my village.
Now that sounds like something of demons. If it's pitch black, red eyes, but there's many things that have that are of.
You're cutting out, Dono.
Oh, am I sorry? Every single time I try to do a fucking monologue. There's many things in the world that have black skin and red eyes, but demons may be your best bet. But the red eyes are different. I can't help but shake a feeling that it may be other, or maybe just of it. Maybe there's a mix of it all. I wish I had more for you. I'm sorry.
I look up at him. I say, "Thank you for the information. I will use this power you have given me to deal with this situation."
Go on with my strength, child. And come back into your normal body. Continue your sleep. Kazian,
Yes.
as you doze off and sleep, you feel on the other side of the door a knock.
A knock?
Yes, it is a gentle knock.
Kazian's going to doing the thing of like when you open a door, like a crack and you're standing in the way, but he has his hammer kind of hidden at his hip and just kind of peek out with one eye to see who's knocking.
You find it is a light brown of skin woman, brown eyes, ears like an elf, long brown hair. She's beautiful, gorgeous. And she is wearing a white dress, slightly see-through, and it seems as though it is a nightgown, but it is shaping to her body, but also flowing among it. She is beautiful,
Okay.
stunning. And she says, "Excuse, but I believe this is my tree."
I'm trying to think if Kazian would know anything of fae and like nymphs and such.
Kit. So I can't think for the fucking life of me how to spell nymph. So can you tell me?
NY.
Fuck, it's a Y.
Let me. I have to like spell it in my head.
Give me a second.
That should be the spelling. Otherwise, it might be. Yeah, no, that's the spelling, I think. But I don't think Kazian would know about nymphs. So, and also, the door isn't actually attached to the tree, right?
It's like on the tree, like it has to rest against something.
Yeah, but it's like leaning a door against a tree, essentially. It's not attached
Yeah.
to it directly.
It's not like attached to it, but it's touching the tree. It has to touch the tree.
Kazian would kind of open the door a little bit more so she could see his face and just kind of be like, your tree. A tree's a tree.
But you see, this is my tree.
Do you own the property that we're on or something?
I live in it.
You live in it. He's going to set his hammer down, step out and close the door behind him, the whole time trying to block the opening with his body so she can't see inside.
Okay, as you walk out and you look, like, you block the thing, also keeping eye contact with her, I need you to save against a charm.
I'm a half-elf, I'm immune to charm.
You're immune to it? Or do you have advantage against
Let me check Fey Ancestry. Advantage on saving throw. No, advantages on saving throws against being charmed. So yeah, I have advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, so you have advantage. So, roll for me.
What am I rolling? Wisdom?
Fuck, God, come on.
Charm is wisdom, right?
Charisma.
Charm is a charisma save?
Wait. Give me a second. I'm reading up really quick.
Because it's wisdom save against a charisma check, right?
Well, her modifier is based off of a charisma modifier.
Yeah, but the save's on wisdom, isn't it? To counter the charm?
Fucking shit, come on.
I have Google. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Conditions.
Okay, I'll just look at charm person since that's going to be the fastest.
Yeah, probably.
Must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah, wisdom. Sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I couldn't
and
tell.
Then I have
I didn't
advantage.
know.
That's a 10. Fucking
You are completely strucken with this woman. She is beautiful.
Yeah, so he's unarmed. The door is closed behind him. And I'm charmed.
Yep.
Fuck.
So, Kazian.
Yeah.
You spend the night with this lady.
Woo!
Fuck.
Everyone. As you begin to wake up, you notice that Kazian is not there. You do not know what time it is. But
The door goes away after 8 hours.
Yep. That's what I'm getting to. As you guys wake up so gently in the morning, and you begin, and you just kind of look around, and it's like, everybody looks so nicely. You are thrust out of the fucking door. Swept to and fall straight onto your asses.
I would imagine. Wait. Does Crux land on top of me, or do I land on top of Crux?
Let me roll.
I always pictured it as like a less aggressive thing.
Like glitching through a video game?
Crocs lands on you.
Ah, crap. Shouldn't have brought it up.
like none. You guys are thrust out. Like it's not a. It's like, like
Glitching in a video
bouncer.
game.
Yeah, like a bouncer trying to kick you out, but not trying to be a dick about it. Like, okay,
You're
buddy,
getting
you gotta
pushed
get out.
out a door,
Boom.
but you're not getting
But
yeeted out a door.
But you're tripping your ass out on the way out because it's unexpected. But yeah, you guys all fall onto your ass. As you look around, and Cassian is nowhere to be found, but then you begin to hear what sounds like laughter coming from the top of the tree, and is laughter of Cassian.
Which I'll point out, none of you have ever heard him laugh.
I look up. Can we see him?
He is in the tree, sitting with a very beautiful woman. And Blaze, I need you to make a save against a charm as you look upon her.
What did we decide the roll was?
Wisdom. You better fucking save, you bastard. Otherwise, the girls are going to be the ones to save us.
16.
You look at this woman and she is quite beautiful, but she is not as pretty as your woman.
Ooh. Loyalty for the win.
Cass, get your ass down here.
Can Val make an Arcana check?
Are you looking at her?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to
Ooh.
make a save as well.
Ah,
Hey,
You're
Dono.
half out, so you get advantage.
Hey, Dono.
Yeah?
Just because this will be interesting for the role play. So I know with Charm Person, if the person succeeds their save, they know that you tried to charm them. So does Blaze know that she tried to charm him?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's an interesting thing about nymphs and their charm. It's not them trying to charm you, it just happens. Because
It's a natural form.
Yeah, it's a natural form. It's not that she's casting a spell on him.
I
It's
more just
something that
wanted
just
to know if
takes
Blaze is
you.
aware that something
So-
tried to charm him.
If I'm aware that it's time to charm me, do I know that she has no control over that?
So you feel, for you, as you look upon her, you feel like a type of, kind of like a chill come across your back as the thought of her beauty comes to you, but then is quickly swept away as you think of your own love.
So I don't know I was attempted to be charmed.
Yeah, it was definitely a different feel from like your normal self, but I'll let you roll an Arcana check. Let's see if you could actually tell. See if you can tell. If it
Also,
was like a
I
natural
rolled a
thing or
17, but I also have advantage.
Yeah, so you make it with a 17.
16.
You look at this woman; she is stunning and beautiful.
But then tragic backstory memory.
Yep. And then your darkness just takes over. It's like, I can't be with anyone.
That was a
And just
16.
snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
You got a 16, Blaze? Okay.
Yes.
It feels familiar to you, as if like having a spell cast upon you, but it doesn't feel the same as it. But it did feel magical in nature.
Okay, that's gonna leave.
So
me
make Blaze what would Blaze think about that?
He would feel like he was just attacked, and he doesn't like that. So I raised my staff, pointing it at her, and I said, "What the hell did you just try to do to me?"
She looks down at you and she's just like, I didn't try to do anything. Your friend here was just entertaining as you guys stayed in my next to my tree.
Well, you can send him down now.
But he's very entertaining.
How high up in the tree are they?
It's a pretty large tree, so I'd say about 30 feet.
Ooh, so that would hurt if they were to, say, fall.
Fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him down and we'll be on our way.
She looks at you, kind of scoffs a little bit, looks at Kazian, and says, "Dear, would you mind getting rid of them?"
Okay, Dono, now you're really... Ooh.
Upon her saying that, I'm going to hit the branch beneath them with.
Hold up. Make a perception check to see if you actually heard that. Because she didn't say that loudly. She said it towards Cassian. So 17. Yes, you did hear that. Okay.
Double Eldritch Blast to the branch below them.
Okay.
Whoa!
You hit the branch. In Cassian, in your charmed form, you see your woman that is this diamond in the rough, this beautiful individual, begin to sear in pain as she holds her arm, and she says, "Take care of them." So, Kazian, what are you doing to the...
This is actually a little bit of an interesting one, Dono, because how much of Kazian is still there? Like, does he recognize who these people are?
He sees them as people that are hurting this beautiful woman.
No, but like, does he recognize that's Blaze who saved my fucking life?
That's a good question.
Because, like, his strongest bond is with those who fight beside him.
Okay, here's this. Your strongest bond is now with her.
Okay, that's what I'm asking is, like, is he going to recognize these people as his friends?
Yeah.
So... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You really don't want to do this.
That's an 18 against your AC. And
That's
a 25 against your AC.
Okay, prepare to take a crap ton of damage.
Yeah. Well, once I take damage, the charm, I get to roll again. But give me a sec to roll damage. 12 total damage to you, Drunk. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to instantaneously cast Hellish Rebuke on the first attack.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
What a morning, you guys. What a fucking morning.
A Dex save.
Say that again? Dex?
Dex.
Yeah.
All right. 4, so I take full damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah, go ahead and hit me.
14 points of 17 points of damage.
17?
Okay.
Yes, because I get +3 being that is fire damage.
Yep. Make another wisdom check for me.
Give me one sec.
See if you can get out of this.
All right, and then that's 15.
You barely shake off this. Your friend just hits you in the face. This woman's, like, this really pretty girl is right next to you, but you're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
So I know exactly what has happened since I closed that door and came under charm, right?
Make an intelligence check for me. See if you can remember that.
At the very least, I know that I just attacked my friend. This woman did that.
You do feel really tired.
4. There's a very good reason. So I will message you about this later, Dono, because it's something that we can definitely play with. But he doesn't remember the night, and he just remembers he's in a lot of pain all of a sudden, and there's this random chick.
Yep. It's kind of like waking up with a searing headache, like a hangover. Only you have burn marks on you for some fucking reason, and your friend just looking really mad at you while there's a chick next to you in a tree. And it's daylight, and you're tired.
Okay, so can I look up at them and said, Kaz, get away from her. I look at the chick and say, don't make me set your tree on fire.
She kind of gives off a little pout, and she's fine. try. And she gives you a little kiss on the cheek, Kaz, and go with it.
Kaz is gonna scramble the fuck down that tree, and you might want to check your private messages.
Okay.
Because now you have some fun that you can have with Kaz.
I know.
Oh no, you don't know yet.
Oh.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Thank
gonna be
you.
fun.
You know, I had my suspicions. I'm not gonna lie.
I hadn't decided that until right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you're back down. This girl looks really, really sad. She's waving goodbye in her tree.
Kazian
Now
is
off.
just creeped out and offended as he picks up his gear, and he's just across the bridge getting the hell away from there.
I walk up to Kaz and I said, "Sorry about that. Let's go." And I cast Healing Light.
He's literally looking at you like totally confused, doesn't know what the hell just happened.
Well, you feel this warm glow and 14 hit points rush back to you.
Oh, cool. So that puts me at 65. 66. I can do math.
Okay. So you guys make your way.
Sorry, I'm scrolling at the moment so I can remember how many times I fired an arrow. Because I didn't scavenge my arrows back during that fight.
Okay. So you guys are off your way to the bridge?
Yes.
Okay. You guys begin to make your way to the bridge. It is this very large, like it is a wooden shape. It is a woman. I cannot speak. It is a wooden bridge made with panels on it. It is very sturdy. It is large arches over this wide river that you guys have to go over. But it is made of like a strong oak, watered or weathered down, little beat up. It has like a few notches on it from like some people have carved into it, little messages. It's really cute. Some of them are like little hearts. Some make like little flowers. Some are people's names. Some of them are like in different types of languages. Some of them you guys just don't understand. Yeah.
Oh, Crooks, look at this. That's adorable. Crooks, that's the same name. This guy's been here with two different girls.
Val, come on. We gotta hurry.
All right, and then Val hops on Crocs and starts trotting towards the rest of the group.
So Crocs kind of like as it walks, it kind of seems like it swings its body. You know, what the fuck? What movie was that? I'm trying to think of the movie. I think it's the Aristocats. You know how the
I guess
they kind of. Oh no, the fucking geese. They like.
Oh yes,
back and forth.
yes.
Hey,
Crocs kind of like. It's a very intimidating creature until it starts like walking very like it has no worries.
Jovially.
Yeah. So yeah. Enjoy. Oh, okay. What am I checking? Okay, that wasn't to me. That was to Kaz. So, you guys.
I know. Give me a second.
You guys pass the bridge, happily dealing with whatever morning you had. Now in a totally different mindset. Loach is like, so how was your night?
Is Loesch asking Kaz that?
Yes, Kaz.
I have no idea. I literally don't remember anything other than suddenly feeling pain, and then I was sitting in a tree.
Okay then.
Like, what the hell happened?
I don't think I've ever had one of those nights.
Well, but I have to roll to figure out whether or not my character knows what that is.
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana? Okay.
Yep.
So, Dono, since, well, just ask him here, Blaze. Since
I didn't want to
Kazian
play.
since Kazian because I have to ask him a thing anyways if this is the way I think it is. Since Kazian took the Hellish Rebuke, would he have been able to get off that second shot? Ooh, natural 20 for Val. Nicely done.
I happen to know a lot about wood spirits.
Okay. Blaze first. Yes, he did get the second shot off. Hellish Rebuke is so with Kazian in the way that he kind of does things, when he does one shot, it's so quick that it takes both shots to do your do one.
But Hellish Rebuke is instantaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. So essentially the way I fired it was one arrow right behind the other. Is that what you're saying,
Yeah,
Dono?
so the first one hit and then the second one hit.
It was already on
the second one was already in the air.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that also affects the number of arrows I still have.
Yeah. So thank you for your wondering. So Val, what are you asking exactly?
What has Val read about whatever that was, and what is it?
So through your studies within the what is it called? Give me a second. Within your studies, when you were learning to control your sorcery magic and such, and learning more about your spells and everything like that.
Different sources of magic.
Yeah, this is very much. It sounds quite like a charm spell, but one that is a little bit different. It, like most charm spells, people know what happened to them during it. But this one seems to be something that was a bit stronger, more natural type of magic. Something that, and you know that natural magic is a lot stronger than normal magic. Normal magic, you create it, but natural magic, it just happens. It's something that isn't quite controlled.
What happened to you, good friend, is something that doesn't really... It's hard to explain, really. When it comes to normal magic, I can channel my energy into this crystal, it's fire, But natural magic is something completely different. It generates from the planet itself. And the charm that you were under is actually quite interesting. It's much stronger. It's much stronger. Actually, I'm low-key nerding out over here. But the fact that you can't remember anything, I believe that was some kind of woodland spirit that you were... If I've read correctly, and my hypothesis is correct, you shagged last night, didn't you, friend?
Kazian's eyes are huge, and he looks terrified.
Yeah, yeah. Was it any good? He kind of lowers his glasses just a little bit, as if he's very intently waiting for this answer, because he may or may not be going to be using it to repurpose this information for other things later.
Kazian just kind of he is now eyes forward, walking ahead of the group to do his scouting thing, and go ahead and I will let whoever wants actually roll perception, and I'll tell you what he's doing.
Nah, or 10.
Yeah, I would say no. Actually, I will... Here, let me roll... Dono.
Roll deception.
For him hiding what he's doing, he doesn't want them to see. Would you say deception or stealth?
Deception.
Okay.
Because you're hiding an emotion, not a physical action.
Oh, no, it is a physical thing, but... So Val would notice that he's kind of panic breathing as he's walking. And then...
Whether or not he understands why...
But yeah, Kaz is kind of panic breathing, but yeah, and then 18 for stealth as I kind of go just off the road and start stealthing through the forests ahead of everybody.
Val goes into his sack and pulls out a tan journal, flips it open, and just starts, kind of intently scribbling into the journal.
I just realized why.
You can hear little murmurs and stuff.
But I should have known.
little mutterings coming out of his head around him.
Dono, it just clicked for you.
No, like there's a whole thing on Val's thing of reason why he asked.
So,
Yeah.
seeing Val pull out his little journal, I would pull out my scroll as well and check on
Okay,
that.
the words that you wrote from last night are gone now.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
On we go.
Can I check my hair?
Oh,
Your
yes.
hair?
Sorry. What would you like to do with it today?
Okay, so it's gonna be orange,
Okay.
and
Wait,
my
what?
eyes are
Staying the same?
yellow. What?
Oh, today it's orange.
And yep, and my eyes are yellow, and my
Okay.
roses are red and white.
Nice.
Ooh, pretty.
Okay.
Painting the roses red.
After noticing everything going on and whatnot, you guys suddenly realize that the individual that you found in the forest yesterday has changed almost her entire
Her color
physicality.
palette?
Yeah, her color palette.
Huh. Did you do something with your hair?
Oh, no.
All right.
You look different.
I
Okay.
hope that's good.
Are you guys okay if we stop right now?
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
As we're
I think
traveling.
now, yeah, I think now would be a good time because I need to prep the city. I've got a lot of it done, but I'll have the next city ready for you guys by the you come in
No
and the rest of
worries.
your travel for the day. Okay.
Oh. I was hoping this week I wouldn't have emotional fucking shit, and now, god damn it.
God damn. So many feels.
Oh no, I just sent something to Dono that, like, you might feel a little bad now, Dono.
I kind of had a feeling that was true.
No. Well, no, I sent you another thing. I don't know if you saw it yet.
And so, your mother knew that too.
Oh, no, duh. My mother, the peeping Tom.
She's just being a mom, dude. She's just trying to check up on her little boy.
That's a little more than being a mom.
Well, freaking.
Yeah, she's straight up creeper.
A little bit.
Aw, man.
All
Okay.
right,
Well,
so
let's do outros.
I
Okay.
am the Drunken Monk. I play Blaze Kanagi. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at the Drunken Monk.
I am Fantasy Lover, playing Selena Lillian, and apparently you can find me on TikTok.
Yes, yes, you can.
So yeah.
It's below in the YouTube description.
I am Noah. I play Valiant. You can find me on TikTok at goon_daddy, on Twitter at ncln0122, and on Instagram as I believe Noah_Brotomus_Ellen.
Okay.
And I am Shop Goblin. I play Kazi, and you can find me as Shop Goblin Props on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and as Shop Goblin on TikTok.
And I am Donald the Cleric. You can find me on TikTok under the same name and Instagram, Twitter as well, but I don't even use that. So, everybody have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.